The critical role of the Demarc extension and its impact on business operations, presented by Demarc Extension Nationwide. This video will examine the importance of a reliable Demarc extension on business operations, the impact of a faulty Demarc extension on productivity, customer demands surrounding the Demarc extension, issues encountered during installation, and confusion over responsibility for the Demarc extension. The importance of a Demarc extension can be understood by comparison to a typical cabling channel that connects the computer at an employee's desk back to an Ethernet switch located in a telecom room, providing connectivity to the network. If that employee experiences issues with the cabling connection to the network, they cannot communicate until the cabling channel issue is resolved. When a Demarc extension is not working or experiences intermittent problems, all of the users within the enterprise network are unable to communicate. With the internet and other forms of communications playing a large role in business, a faulty Demarc extension has a substantial impact on business operations. Resulting from the importance of a reliable connection on business operations, customer demands surrounding circuits and Demarc extensions have never been greater. More circuits and higher bandwidth are necessary to accommodate the customer's need to access the internet, and redundancy is required to prevent an impact on operations resulting from a loss of connection. In the event of a bad connection, easy fault isolation, less finger pointing when determining the cause, and a rapid, cost-effective response to an issue are important to the customer. Some key issues that can occur with the installation of a Demarc extension are important to consider, as they have an impact on the quality of the Demarc extension and ultimately a reliable connection. Access to the space, such as a telecom room or closet, is the #1 issue when installing a Demarc extension. Coordination with the many parties involved, including the carrier and the local access provider for installation and testing, will be necessary to provide a rapid installation. Also, finding the circuit can sometimes be difficult and may result in a tag and locate ticket. Congested pathways can impact the installation of cabling, typically occurring in the core holes of stacked telecom closets. Capacity for riser pairs to extend the circuit within a building may be exhausted due to unavailable pairs, typically because the previous cross-connects have not been removed when service was concluded. Finally, a significant problem with installation is the use of unmanaged and unskilled field technicians to install and test Demarc extensions and circuits. The requirement of a Demarc extension is to interface into the local access provider's side of the demarcation point. In order to extend the circuit to the customer's eCPE, it is important for the installer to test the circuit at the point before the eCPE or with the eCPE installed for functionality of the circuit after the Demarc extension has been interfaced into the circuit and completed. When multiple entities are involved with the circuit, finger pointing is unavoidable when there is an issue with that circuit. Thorough testing is required to isolate an inside wiring issue from a circuit issue. Additional downfalls are the loss of the standardization that was maintained by the local access providers prior to deregulations and the confusion over responsibility, service, and warranties for the extension of this cabling channel and components. To prevent the confusion surrounding the Demarc extension, it is important to understand who is involved and ensure that all of their contact information is available. For quality assurance, a set of standards must be utilized for the installation and testing of the Demarc extension. For more videos about the Demarc extension, visit us online at www.demarcextension.com. Select Video Library under the Resources tab.